Hello, this is Solomon Davis from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Today is January 12th, 2018, and this is my weekly trade review, where I review my daily NASDAQ trade that's on the opening of the 9:30 open of the markets and all. And I look to trade QQQ, and what I look for on QQQ is a 10 cents or more trade this week. In the past 2 weeks, the way the market has been moving, it's been closer to like 25 to 30 cents a trade. But it's all based on that first candle, first 5-minute candle. If that candle is red, we trade down. If that candle is green, we trade up. And again, this is all for educational purposes only. This is not a trade recommendation. Trading is risky. You can and you will lose money at trading. So get educated. Not from us, which that's what we do. That's what we provide. That's what I'm trying to get you. If you're interested in this type of style of trading, please contact us and we can help you with that. We have this master class workshop coming up in February in Orlando. Go to our website and check out that and get more details on that. The video will be posted out here on my YouTube page, so you'll be able to find it there. But let's go ahead and get started and start taking a look at these trades this past week and see what I did. See what I saw and what I did. Can't blah blah blah. Let me let's take a look at the big picture. The big picture, a week ago I had all these lines down here. This is the daily chart. I start off with a daily chart, and we saw this. I think I told everybody what I did. I got long. And I stayed long that whole week right there. And I got out of my trade at the end of the week. Boom, I was done. That's my style of trading. That's how I am. I can trade. I've gotten where I don't like trading, carrying too much stuff when I'm buying options over the weekend. Because options can hurt you really pretty bad when you're holding the options long. Even if you got plenty of time on those options, they still can hurt you if that market drops and has to come back. A lot of times you have to take a loss and try making that money back somewhere else. But it gave us a single here. This is almost like what we call a right side candle here, this candle pattern, this candle formation that you see right here. This just even before all that happened, it was kind of like, get long, Solomon. And I was long, and it was hitting all these demand areas that I had identified down here in this area. And as soon as we got above this area, I needed to be long. And me, carry it all the way up here, close to my trades last Friday. I did trade this market this week. It was kind of choppy this week, and when you look at that everything on my slides, you're going to see they are all again. We have another week with no trades. And again, when you have no trades, you got to look for that next best play. What's your next best strategy that you have? What's the next best way that you have of looking at this market and trade based on that? Let me bring up the slides. Again, like I said, this is the day is January 12th. This is for the week of January 8th through January 12th trades. So, and as I was just saying, every day this week again was a no trade day. It was either greater than 10 or that first candle was a doji. So again, I had to look at my next best play. I'll take a closer look at all those. I should be able to zoom through that pretty fast and let you see that. Let me bring the charts back up. Again, let's go to Monday. See Monday, greater than 10. You can see it right away, 60, 70. And I look from low to high. If it's greater than 10, I don't want to trade that. You can see that it hit a supply area right here where the market had dropped. So you're looking for that next best play. Where's the next best play for me to get into this trade? The market did come back down here to this level where it had took off from. You had a chance to get back into this market right here at this point. Once you see that, and then you was able to play this up for 10 or more easy. You may not have hit that. If you hit 64 on this day, right here, 66, 64, you still would have got your 10 points because it went to 74. And that was another thing that it actually, as you can see, it did a double bottom intraday type thing here. That's one of the things I was talking to with one of my friends and all. He said, how do you do that, Solomon? He said, what I do with my trades, I kind of set it for the profit that I want to make on those trades, and then I forget it. I don't care if this market ends up coming back down here again and then going up 10 points even higher. I know what I want to make on my trades, and that's how I set my trades. It's just that because based on the statistics that I did, the study that I did, I know it's going to make it's a very high probability that it's going to make that type of move. So I'm willing to take just that. After that, I don't know what's going to happen. So like it did come back down here, and it did go back up again. There was a second trade there. But let's go to the next day. Oh, here, this was your doji. Again, the market came up here to a little early supply area that came down pre-market. But let's take a quick look and see what happened. That market did continue on down, 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 down. Me, I like playing these bounces here, 66.80, and let's see what happened. It came down a little bit more on you before it actually turned around. 66.80, you got in here. Did you stop yourself out? Again, a lot of times on 5 points. This thing did come down more than 5 points, but then it started giving you a little pattern here. Or you in that trade, or you out of that trade. It's up to you and based on your style. And again, it came down here again, did that double bottom type thing. It came down here to get all those stops out. Now that you get back in this thing again here, it pulled back still on you a little bit, and it rocketed back up to this 6,700. Next trade. Again, on this day, greater than 10. We can see it right away. 50-60, greater than 10. So, but what was your next best play? This thing again, it did a big drop. It didn't. You didn't. If you wanted to play it to the downside, you could have played it to the downside. Everybody who knows me, I'm a bullish type trader. And if you're looking at the cloud was red. Red said this thing could be going down. So you did have a good trade on the downside from here, say in 62 down to 42, over 20 points. That's what I'm saying now in this market, not just getting 10 points, but getting 20 points, sometimes 30 points on some of these trades. Now here is triggering to go back up. Do you get into this trade, and do you stay into this trade? If you was able to get in around 45 once it was breaking those highs, what do? 45 here, it went off at here, so 55. If you set it and forget it, well, okay, it's sideways here. It's still ended up falling, but higher than you to go. Make sure 10 points more. Again, this Thursday, I remember this day. I was on my platform looking kind of funny. And, even though this is another doji that you can see it's in less than a point, 83 firms to that body. And this one went kind of funny, I remember. I was trying to get into this trade. I remember I was trying to get into this trade here on this candle. I'm trading QQQ, trading high number contracts, and he told me, I've been noticing this. They told me it's supposed to come up pending review. What's this pending review thing? I've been making these trades and all. You guys see what I'm doing and all, and it's not. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm always pending review, and they tell me they give me some excuse why they're doing this. On my other, my other broker, they don't give me no pending review. They just submit my orders, and that was the other thing. I was already in with one broker, and this other broker I wasn't in that broker. So I called them and all. Had it set, and the thing was, after it came back down here, I reduced my price to a lower price. Is what it did. So it threw me back into another pending review. And before my trade even actually executed on my other platform, I was out of my trade already. So I was out of one trade, and the other trade hadn't even got me in yet. And the market, I don't think the market ever came back down there to get me into that trade again. It came close. Oh, it did come back, but I ended up. I was on the phone, and I know I ended up canceling the trade altogether when I saw it doing this thing here again. So I canceled it, not to even get into the trade. Ended up realizing that that broker is not the broker for me, so I ended up had to pull some funds out of that account, and right now I'm going to just trade a different way in that particular account since they can't handle what I like doing. Again, now we're on Friday. A little story about why I mentioned you need to be selective about the broker that you choose. That's why one of the things that I said in my other videos that you see out there, broker is important. Who you're dealing with, who's going to be executing your trades, who's going to be handling your money. You need to know that. On this day here, this was this was barely. This is greater than 10. You can see 05, 15, greater than 10. But it was a quick. I remember it was a quick trade to the upside at 16 to 25. You maybe even got 15 here to 25. I remember this was a quick trade, and let's see what else it did here on this day. It just kept going. That's what it did. So again, that was I remember this trade. quick day, boom, in, and you just let it run. You let it run all the way here. I thinking on the option, it was like I remember it was like close to it was a good trade. Let's leave it like that. Again, that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to cover. Let me just go back. Like I said, every day was greater than 10 on the doji, but there are other trades out there to be made based on what was being shown on the chart, and that's what we want to help you guys with. Learn how to read these charts, learn how to place your trades, learn to get confidence in actually doing these trades. Something that you have to practice, something you probably need coaching with, and that's something we're willing here to provide. Again, this is Solomon with my weekly trade review for January 12th, 2018, for the week of January 8th through January 12th. Again, guys, have a great week trading. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.